Good day guys, today's content is going to sound so interesting. I will be talking about ways to improve your sex life, part 2. If this is your first time on my YouTube channel, please make sure you click on the subscription button and also on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a new content. Ways to improve your sex life. 4. Context is key, so write it down. What turns you on or off is dependent on context. Imagine it this way: if you're feeling playful and your partner tickles you, it may feel good and may even lead to some good sex. But if you're stressed, or in a lousy mood, you probably want to punch your partner in the face, says sex researcher Dr. Emily Nagoski, author of Come As You Are, the surprising new science that will transform your sex life. She suggests that couples think about the best sex they've had, and consider what it was about that encounter that made it top of the list. Think about where you were, what was happening in your relationship, what you did, and how you felt about what you did, suggests Nagoski. If an individual writes down 3 great sex encounters, patterns may start to emerge about individual turn-ons. You can then share these with your partner and try recreating these contexts. Let's face it, more erotic stimuli means more arousal, says Nagoski, adding that some of the things our brains perceive as erotic are obvious, like erotic stories or videos. Other things may be erotic only in the right context, such as a fantasy about being dominated, which is only a turn-on perhaps when it is a fantasy, she adds. It's really important to find out what turns you on, and find out what turns your partner on, and then create contexts in which those turn-ons can be maximized, Nagoski says. That way you can both reach your full sexual potential. 5. Be a giver. If you want your partner to think you're good in bed, find out what pleasures him or her. But take it one step further through random acts of kindness, and you too can be the world's best lover, according to Canadian researchers who found that altruistic people are uber desirable. This was especially true for men who scored higher on altruism. They reported more sexual partners, and more casual hookups compared to female participants. Altruistic individuals who were coupled up didn't lose out either. In fact, they reported more sex over the last 30 days than the non-altruistic. 6. Lay off the smokes and the booze. It's clear that quitting smoking can make you physically healthier, but it can also help in the sack. For example, according to a meta-analysis of ED research, about 40% of men with erectile dysfunction were also smokers, says Ball State University sex educator and researcher Dr. Justin Lehmiller. A small study published in Archives of Sexual Behavior by researchers affiliated with New York University's Center for Drug Use and HIV showed that alcohol and marijuana were reportedly associated with a variety of negative sexual effects, including sexual dysfunction. For some, though, weed may indeed stimulate desire and magnify orgasms, but more work needs to be done. The most important thing a person can do is to be attentive to their partner, which is tough if you are high or drunk, although both may lower inhibitions, says Lehmiller. A man might think his erection was lasting longer when he was high, but his perception of time could be way off because he was stoned, he adds. If this is your first time on my YouTube channel, please make sure you click on the subscription button and also on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a new content. Thanks for watching.